Good one for you boys. 2014 Volvo S60. And we're going to go ahead. We're out here at Express Car Care here on Cypress, North Houston. If you need any service, anything like that, state-of-the-art shop. They got the newest equipment, the latest and greatest. Talking about alignment machines, whatever you need done, they got it all. Very responsible mechanics. And we're going to help them out here. We're going to go ahead and remove these airbags. This is going to be a dash replacement and steering wheel. So I'm going to go through you step by step to remove radio, dashboard, steering column, all of that. Let's get it. First step, what we're going to do is go ahead and you're going to need a clip puller, and you're going to pry off this section here, and then you're going to need a T25 Torx bit. Looks like this. And we're going to have to remove all the Torx bits here. You got one under here and a couple here, and at the bottom under the glove box. You got to remove those. All right, once you remove these two screws, you can then just pull this part down. There's a tab right here. You just push down to release it, pull it out. Actually, it releases under. See that? Just push, releases. Yo, Epa. Now under the glove box, you've got 10 millimeters, it looks like. Two of them. They're actually 8 millimeters. Inside the glove box, you actually got two more T25s. You see them? And inside the glove box, right there, you got another one. At that point, a little bit of force, you can just pry up and pull the whole glove box out. One plug here, just pull it straight out, and here's a clip here to remove that plug. Now at the back of the glove box, there is a wire harness that's clipped on, as you can see right there. Just got to pull the clip off. Glove box is out. This side panel is held on with clips. Just pull up on the weather stripping, and this is held on by clips. Just pry it up, remove it out the way. Now on both sides, you go up here. You need a pry tool, open this, 8 millimeter, and it's on both sides. Once you remove that screw, as you can see, you just pull the clips up and just pry it up. The whole thing comes out. On the driver's side, you remove the T25 screw, pop this cover, then you can get to the clips to release the cables on the back of these two connectors. See them there? Pry and pull that panel off the same way like the other side. And then you've got T25s under here, both sides. Remove those. You can pop out this cover right here, the light fixture or whatever this is, and then you got some more Torx screws there to remove. So you got to remove this yellow beige panel. The steering wheel, 3 T25 Torx screws. Pry on the top cover, remove it. Then the bottom panel, just simply pull down and slide it out. It'll come out from the handle. This section simply pulls straight forward like that. There's clips, retaining clips holding it. Now under this, there's going to be the T25s there, 2 of them. Now the radio, you're going to need a pry tool. You're going to go under here and you'll be able to pry this up. There are going to be screws here, 2 here, and then behind there's going to be 2 T25s also, one on each side. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty much right there. There's going to be one on each side. That slot you see on the other side, that's where it is. One clip there, remove it. And here are the screws I told you about, Torx. That's what I use for this one. T25s. Then you can simply pry up on this. And as you can see, the whole thing is loose. You can probably move this back to make it easier. Those clips keep it onto the device, and there's one clip holding on for the control. Just disconnect that. All right, once you get that out, you can just pry simply up here at the top. Get your clip puller and get this, release this one. All right, you might need a really long extension because you're gonna have to get up in there. There's 4 screws in there. Once you get it out, you just pull the whole thing up. It comes off. Then right under there is your SRS module location, and you can see the part number. Then 2 more T25s here and here. Now this is loose. You can remove that and remove this. Now behind it is the antenna. You unplug it and remove the clips that's retaining holding it, and that's it. And you have all this part removed. All right, a couple of more T25s, 8 millimeters here, and they're going to be on the perimeter, as you can see here. And then there is a T25 holding that on, OBD2 port. And then of course on the other side, you fold it around and get those as well. 4 T25 screws, one here, one on the other side, and then two at the top. See them? All right, now once you remove the cluster, as you can see, two more 8mm screws. You also need to remove these, I believe they're 10, yeah, they are 10 millimeters, two here and two under. At the back there is holding the steering wheel. You do have to remove the whole steering column, and there's also one 10mm bolt there at the bottom. As you can see, I'm moving it. You got to remove that 10mm bolt, then you'll be able to pull the whole steering column out of the vehicle and disconnect the wiring, of course. And you need to be very mindful not to twist the steering, because you want to put it back in the exact same position. You can damage the clock spring if you turn this, let this spin or something like that, and it'll come out of alignment. So be very mindful of that. And at the bottom here, you're going to have some screws as well. You need to remove those screws that connect to the airbag and disconnect the wiring. You got one more screw right there in the middle. See that? All right, guys, after you move the steering wheel, there's one more hidden screw right there. You gotta hit that one. And that's it, guys. You do, by the way, this is the shifter release. It's behind, there's a little cover behind here. Push it down to release the shifter. You had to remove the radio to disconnect this wiring to get it out from under there. And also this connector for the sensor, the light in the middle at the back. There's a clip right there. You push to get it out. That's it. The old one is out. Now we're gonna put in a new one. Reverse the steps. That's it. All right, 4 T27 screws to remove the airbag module. As you can see. If you're working on a Volvo and you've got an error, pre-tensioner B error, you want to go and check here. Under the seat, you need to pick it up. You're gonna find this, it's taped here like this. You see the kind of black tape they looked? There's a resistor they have in here, and it gets blown in a deployment. So you're gonna need to replace this with a 2.2 ohm resistor. And this is actually what it looks like. You release these two clips on the side to pull it out, and you just put a resistor in its place. We also reset the airbag module right here with the OBD Star P50 available on our website. Definitely check it out. No more replacing these modules from scratch. Check out our full video on that on the channel. And that is it. Everything is pretty much put back together. I just got to put on that last trim, but that is a success, guys. And that is step by step. Removing and replacing the airbags. 2015, 2014 Volvo S60. Click that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. And remember, if you didn't know this, now you know. Knowing is half the battle.